Well, I'm excited to continue this journey with you and the couple. And we're going to join you right at the point when Willow and RJ have been talking about the very, very stressful situation of having arrived at a closed rental car kiosk during their recent vacation. Mary Jo, what was the significance of the sharing of that story in this session?
Well, I think what's interesting, Larry, is you asked earlier about asking about trauma and getting the story about their trauma, and that I don't really ask at the beginning. And so here was a great example of I didn't need to ask that they came in a crisis, which it almost always happens, that they come in with something. And thank goodness I have the goals. Thank goodness I have a little bit from the first session. So I'm ready to integrate. And they couldn't have brought a better crisis. Think about it. I was dysregulated hearing that. That's a perfect example of what I talked about being aware of myself. Like, wow, how would I have handled that situation? And anybody would have been dysregulated. And then when on top of it, you think about their traumas and her anxiety and their cycles about he's going to get mad at her, that this was just ripe for an escalation. And so to me, I couldn't have been happier that they came in with exactly what's going on in their lives, brought it into the room, and gave us huge opportunity.
And what I want viewers to be aware of is that you're not always going back into the past and talking about the original trauma. You're just taking it at base level that this is a traumatized couple and you're using their current life to give them new skills.
Every victim or survivor in the traumatic experiences feels powerless, out of control, devalued, and disconnected. Those are the four main elements of what is happening when I am being traumatized. And so what we're going to see is they have a true traumatic experience, and you can see how being out of control, powerless, devalued, and disconnected gets played out. And that's the most I really need to bring from the past into it, is that experience of what it felt like in those events and in those moments of being traumatized and how they get replayed in their current relationship.